Michael, lately there is a trend of a lot of young people going into gambling. These online gambling, they're buying Bitcoin, whatnot, and they're losing their money, sometimes their parents' life savings. I think, how serious is this issue? I just bring to your attention, see if you can recall this incident. I picked up from your Facebook. Maybe you can share with us actually what was going on here in this discussion, uh,
You
Michael.
you see, okay, thank you. You see, whenever they come to see me, uh, the first thing they tell me is that they owe a lot of money to the loan sharks. Okay, and so what happened is that when they tell me that they are haunted by 27 loan sharks, 29 loan sharks,
Oh,
frankly speaking, they are very suicidal. Okay, they are very suicidal, and I've saved a lot of life. Meaning that I intervened and I told them that it was very courageous of you to come and look for me because you have to shed your ego, you got to shed your pride to come to see me. So I thank them for it. So when they come to see me, okay, uh, they were having suicidal thoughts because can you imagine if you borrow from loan sharks, okay, every 5 minutes, your phone will be ringing every 5 minutes. This is the psychological warfare being executed by the loan sharks. That is
yeah.
the way they do it. They Your phone will burst into calls every second until you go bonkers. Right? So I intervened and I said to them, my job is to reduce your payment. That's okay. Because if you don't pay them a single cent, they will come after you, whether you like it or not. Okay. But very unfortunately, I want to say something very contradictory here. See, gambling is a very bad culture among the Chinese. I don't know why. Okay. They seem to want the easy way out to make money. They don't want to do it the decent way. They don't want to do it the proper and normal way. So they go into gambling. They win $400,000 per over a few months, and then they lose everything, including their shirt. Okay. Then what happens? There's a breakdown in the family. Women do not like gamblers. When the husbands are gambling, 99% you're sure the marriage is going to be broken down and there will be a lot of divorce rate going on. There is a very common thing. When I mix with the Chinese people, I know about all these problems. But let me tell you something, gambling destroys lives. Okay, even online gambling. I have told you that some of these are conspiracies done by all these gamblers to actually deceive and to swindle your money because all these gadgets like gambling or machines they can be rigged, they can be rigged for you to lose. They will let you win. Okay, they'll let you win 700,000, and then you think that is an easy way out. So every time you keep pumping in money hoping to make 700,000, it is not that easy. At the end of the day, you are the one being cheated, not them. So when you're cheated, what happened? Okay, you might you might jump down from the building or something like that because you're being disowned by your family, you're being disowned by your children, you're being disowned by your wife. Okay, and online gambling is a massive problem. It's a very massive problem. You see, they have chosen this way as their rice bowl. Okay, they think that, and I tell you that this is not the way to make to have a decent living. Okay, and some of them tell me they gamble until they have only $10 left in their pocket. They couldn't even buy food for themselves. I mean, how deploring is this thing going on? Okay, so online gambling, although it seems very easy, but there are a lot of vicious people out there. Chinese people tackling on Chinese people to gamble. But at the end of the day, who suffers? The gambler. You could have a broken family, you could have a children leaving you or wife leaving you. That will multiply your problems even more. At the end of the day, who is going to help you? Even if you see a counselor, there's nothing they can do for you. But I'm telling you, online gambling and all these gambling activities is something that you have to think very seriously about. Okay,
Michael,
children get
if I may interrupt you, this online gambling you're saying, it's quite prevalent among a Chinese community. What category of people really indulge in this kind of activities? Are they the low socio-economic status, or they
okay,
are high
okay.
economic status?
Okay, I give you a simple example. Okay, I have a friend whereby the father left him $2 million after the father passed away. So he
Wow.
had $2 million. So this young man decided to be fancy. He went and he rented a hotel. He bought a nice sports car. He's got a beautiful girlfriend with him, everything like that. And then the conspirators know, they can smell blood. They know that he invested $2 million in the hotel. So they come up with a setup, ask a beautiful lady to entice him into gambling. Okay. And he won all the time. He won so much time that he's got no more heart to do the hotel business anymore. Meaning that he wants an easy way out because he can make $700,000 by just gambling. So he was actually in a bubble trap. He was in a trap until he called me and said, the loan sharks are asking for $2 million now. Okay. There was a roundtable coffee shop talk, and I was one of them. He owes the loan shark $2 million. Then what happens? The loan shark says, since you cannot pay the money that you owe us, you better transfer the hotel over to us. Now, these are things that are happening. This is a gimmick. This is an entrapment. These are the things they do it. That's why I'm so against all this online gambling and everything. But at the end of the day, you will lose your shirt at the back. And I'm telling you that people go up to Genting Highland Casino to gamble. They make $1 million. At the end of the day, they even lose their shirt. This is what I have observed, and this is what I have experienced them telling me. But let me tell you something. By helping people who borrow from loan sharks, actually I'm saving their life because people can commit suicide, okay, by jumping down. But when you have phone calls every 5 minutes and you're next to your wife would know there's something wrong with you. But every
Yeah.
5 minutes, somebody be calling you. So at the end of the day, your wife can perceive you are not doing something correct. You are doing something very wrong. And women, especially Chinese women, they will really leave you if you start asking money from the wife to, what is the word, to perpetuate your habit. You know, if you're asking money from your wife to continue on, you will be in big trouble. Okay, so